Good morning, Mr. Roy.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday.
Yeah. Happy Monday. It is a Monday, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is a Monday. So, every time I hear that new music now, I think we're fixing to listen to a Fleetwood Mac song. Like we're
It
fixing to
does
go
throw
to,
me off a little bit.
yeah. And you're right, it is louder. I don't know what's
Yeah.
up with that.
It's a
But
bit jarring.
it is it's there. So we've got it. We're good. I am waiting on Take Profit Trader. I told you this morning they have not approved my payout and taken my stuff out yet. I figured it'll be some point today. But as of the second, I'm a little frustrated with them. But it is what it is. If you're gonna
Yeah.
have daily, if you're gonna brag about daily payouts, well, let's make it where you can actually take daily payouts.
Right.
So we'll see. I mean, it was over the weekend when I requested it, so I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt on this first one. And it is the first one too, so sometimes those do take longer. So we'll give them the benefit of the doubt, and we'll see where we go from there. Uh, Anything happened over the weekend we missed? Anything exciting happen?
um, yeah, I mean, what a weekend it was on Friday. Obviously, we weren't streaming, so we do have those fireworks that happened at the meeting. You had the market go on an absolute death drop and then a face ripper at the end of the day. That was fun. Um, yeah, then obviously you have your crypto strategic reserve news pop up yesterday.
Yeah.
So the crypto bros got a big move up. We'll see what the details of all that is. A lot of interesting stuff hitting the weekend, and then this morning you got a teaser tweet from Trump saying tonight will be what was the quote? Let me get it right. It was tomorrow night will be big. That was his tweet
Yeah.
teaser.
So supposedly Tuesday is the day that we're supposed to announce tariffs, when they're going to affect, what they're doing, all that good stuff. I thought they were actually going to affect Tuesday, but now we saw, was it Friday? They released a
Yeah,
thing saying that he would announce all tariffs on Tuesday. So I just sent that to Roy, like, hey, we just got to make sure we're being careful on Tuesday, pay attention to what's going on
yeah,
because the market could be very volatile. We've seen. I did see something over the weekend. We didn't talk about this yet. Did you see Eric Trump's tweet Sunday night? He actually came
I,
out, I guess, saying that they announced the crypto reserve purposely when the markets were closed to give retail traders in crypto a chance to make some money.
yeah,
Said everything focused toward the big guys, and this is a win for the small guys. And I'm like, well, I mean, you say that, but you had a lot of people will go really long early. So somebody knew something. Big guys knew something somewhere.
yeah,
Yeah,
and I was the person going long early, Eric Trump. you know,
maybe.
uh, there
Surely.
was some deep. No, I was just kidding. There was some deep dive into that wallet. Apparently, they had like stolen funds, and they were basically just degenning it on it long. So I
Yeah.
don't know what to believe in crypto. It's a
Convenient, isn't it?
yeah, it's Wild West, Wild West.
Well, here we come to the crazy candle before open. Let's see if it continues to stay crazy candle before open.
Point of control 59.84.75. I'd be interested to see if it can hold that. I mean, it's right on top of our levels, right? Or our EMAs and
Yeah.
all that fun stuff. Kind of has an inverse head and shoulder feel to the start here in pre-market. But we are going to be patient. We got our zone. We have a lovely zone today, thanks to the
We
dip
have,
in pre-market.
yeah. We don't typically, here lately, we have not been getting a 50-point zone. So
Yeah.
we've been like 11 points.
Yeah.
So this is a little different. It's got to be patient this morning. Got to wait. We've been preaching patience, patience, patience. So we've got to be patient, wait for our moves. Don't overcomplicate things. If we see something, we take it. If we don't, we chill.
That's going to be the key. To avoid the chop and avoid the rapid volatility within the zone.
Yep. And look, here's the deal. We've been we forced some trades around EMAs here, especially we did on Friday, and then we actually went back to our original plan and could have had a hellacious day if we didn't have a hellacious dip to start with. But
yeah,
we did finish. I think you did. I know I finished the day green on Friday after being down a good bit to start with. So didn't panic.
Yeah.
I didn't go crazy. I kept my strategy going. I just kind of took a little break, came back, and pop. I know Roy told me to take a break one time. I was not going to take a break. Then I locked myself out for 30 minutes to force myself to take a break. Then I'm sitting here and I was bitching at the laptop. I'm at my screens because I was seeing trades that I could be making money on. But then they turned it back against us, and I was like, well, okay, maybe it's right. And then I waited, and I just kept shorting. But I was doing it really. I was keeping my stops really tight because I've had a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, then we had the fight at the White House, and market tanked. And believe it or not, I had my. You'll find this one funny. So on the last account, I'd worked every account up. I had 2 accounts that were red. Every other account was green. So I was just working with 2 accounts, and I'd worked one of them all the way back to green. I still had one that was $1,000 down. I mean, I get in one lot, and it breaks below a zone. So I do something that I don't always do, but you should probably do more of, is I added to a winner. So I went to 2 lots on the winner. And before I could move my stop, my take profit. No, this is good news. I was going to move it up. I was going to move it up. I was going to move it where I just broke even.
Oh, because you're shorting. Got it. You're
I shorted. I was going to move it up where it's break even. Well, how the thing went right down. I had it in my hand, like I pulled it up on the mouse and was moving it, and it went down and hit my initial take profit before I clicked off the mouse. So first time I've ever seen when I was moving it, and I'm like, I'm not moving anything right now. And it was $350 up on the account for the day. So I hit it for like $1,400. So
holy cow.
I was stressing for a minute because it was moving so fast. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's not gonna hit me.
Yeah.
And it damn hit me. And then I'm not gonna lie to you, I bottom ticked it.
Oh wow.
Because it went, if you go back and look, let's go back and look on this big drop down here. Let's see right here. Here's our drop, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm in short. This thing pops. I add here, it drops. Actually, I think I was here. I get in, it pops back up, and then I add back to it, add an extra to it. My my take profit was at the bottom down here.
Whoa.
And hit it to the tick and bounced up. And I was like, holy shit. That is probably about as lucky as you can get right there. That's awesome. Instead of continue to trade, I locked everything up and called it a day. I was too much mental capital at that point. I was mentally spent, so I had to get away from it. And here we go. Here's open.
Yeah. I mean, it's, moved down on that magic candle, and it looks like it may continue on.
It's a little crazy here this morning. I did tell Roy, nobody's here to listen to it. If you watch this later, you'll see it. But I did tell Roy today's like one of the first days I can remember I woke up and I did not feel like I had to jump into a trade. It's like, you know what, we're going to wait and see what happens.
It's awesome.
It's a good day here. Oh man, this thing. Yeah, and as expected, I kind of figured this. I figured MO came out S&P 500 plus 265. On the S&P, NASDAQ was -9, Dow plus 61, Mag 7 -2. So what we've been seeing lately is you've seen when we have positive opening balance, they are selling it at the open. Why you're getting these dips at open. Of course, now you'll get probably a different move off of it, then you'll come back. So this is where you've actually got to be really careful, where you can't force a trade. You got to sit back and wait, because right now you're like, oh man, it's all the pressure to the downside. I just need to go short here. Well, that might work out, but look, they're holding it up. You got to wait. You're gonna get a fake out. Fake out could be at open. Fake out could be 10 minutes after open, but you're going to get a fake out. Then you're going to get the move if we do get a move today. And if we don't get a move, then we're going to chop around. And well, guess what? We don't need to be trading that either. So
exactly.
Sorry, this weather has got me. It's like 40 something degrees this morning. It was 70 yesterday, and these 30 to 40 degree temperature swings in the day are just wreaking havoc on my sinuses and stuff. So
yeah. There's your move up.
Yep. Fake out could have been there at the open. We'll wait and see what happens when we get if we get a break of the zone up here. Probably need to look what's above it. What do we have above this zone? Let's go this way. So it's been a minute. But you get back over here, you got, let's look. Let's just draw a couple of lines over here. Watch there. Watch there's a couple you could possibly watch down here. So that kind of goes in line with our zone if it breaks out. So that's what we're watching. Kick this back to auto. Go back in. And now we just sit here and we wait and let this thing play out. Does it break out? Does it come back and retest? Does it blow away? You got a couple of different ways you could trade this if it does break out to the upside. If you don't get a retest, what you watch for is you watch for a break of that candle that you're in, and you take it on that candle. You got a few different ways you could do it. First, you want to see a breakout. We're talking about this, and it might not even break out. This might be the fake out of the day here.
Yeah, I think that would be. Looking at Nvidia, they're down 1.4%. Let's flip over here real quick, and so you've got Nvidia selling off right at the open. You got Apple pushing higher at the open. Microsoft basically flat. Google's up 1.5%, pushing higher. Amazon went down and pushed up. So similar to ES. Meta pushing higher. Tesla's back over 300 on an indecision candle here to start. And TLT is kind of flat. Is down $1. So a lot of selling pressure there. TLT, and the coin is actually dropping off of its huge gap up. So yeah, a lot in play here. You could see a rejection at 6,000. You could see a breakout, so which is very conveniently the top of our zone.
Yeah, and I just updated our anchored VWAP. Of course, we hadn't got a close yet, so it's there, but we'll see what it opens up at and what we look at from there.
Tide per sector, general market tide is bullish to start. Call premium rising, call volume rising, put premium dropping. SPY, similar story. You got put premium starting to push higher now. It's back over the zero line. It's still very early, so very, very difficult to read tide as any sort of trend setter here.
155 iceberg orders around that 6,000 level. That's where we're getting that move up. But you had more to the downside at 87.50 or so. You had like 623.
Interesting. Nice little 5-minute orb here at 97 to 81. So for those playing those particular items. But we
look, a 5-minute orb rate. If you want to get into a trade, you just have to get into a trade. I would suggest a 5-minute orb. You play the break, but you keep your stops and you take profit pretty tight. I mean, you might get a bigger move, but typically, you're just looking for a few points here or there. So
now it looks like it's gonna come back down, retest VWAP and all the EMAs that are just clustered. Well, VWAP's a little lower, but all the EMAs clustered above, so you could get a breakdown to VWAP, which is 59.78. SPY, I imagine so early on, but VWAP is probably not even formed yet. Yeah, you're getting a move.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's Bookmap looking?
It's negative 1600 CVD, 1500 CVD. You got those, just a couple icebergs down there. You see the stops on that green one, that green candle. Look at the stops that got hit, 354 stops. You get some stops just got hit here, but you got to take it into a lot of things in consideration when you're looking at all this. You can't just look at this as a standalone, but it's a good a backup plan. I mean, or what's the word I'm looking for? Good
indicator, right? Like conviction. Yeah, confirmation. Yeah, good confirmation.
Yeah, if you're looking at this and you're looking at a zone, then you see, if we break out CVD's negative on the pop, you're like, you want to be cautious because obviously the buyers aren't coming in and taking control like you would like on a breakout. So
you're getting a little bit interesting on Tide here. You got puts drop and then kind of a slight tick up, and you got call premium dropping, call volume staying elevated. So you could have more downside pressure if the puts pick up.
yeah, I want to see that volume turn. That volume's still pretty decent to the positive side. And I did look into this more. So it's not call volume, put volume. It's positive volume or negative volume. That's all it is. Kind of like CVD's reading on. So when you see positive volume, that means that the buyers are in control. They're pushing it up. And you see negative volume, that means the put seller or put people are in control, bears, and it's pushing it down. So just another way to look. It's not really CVD, but it's you can kind of look at it that way.
Mm-hmm. That's a pretty bearish candle coming down hard now.
Yeah, CVD is negative 25. So this is kind of what I was telling you. If you kind of the opposite, where you were looking for some confirmation here, you're actually getting a little confirmation.
Mm-hmm.
You see your volume is coming down, so it's not on the spot on the tide. Your CVD came back down to like 24,500, but now it's kind of 21,200. So the sellers are not in complete control yet. This is still kind of now this could really turn really quickly, so that's why you got to keep looking at stuff. But that 10-minute chart is set up damn candle by candle to start with. Imagine that to the downside.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm gonna tell you, if you're taking that, you got stopped out because it popped above it on that open. That's why you trust. CVD is going. When I said it wasn't moving much, now it's negative 28, 29, negative 3,000. They're stepping in. The sellers are. So patience 71 is yesterday's high, Friday's high, right? And then that blue line is settlement. So that's where it actually closed at. If you look at my chart, sorry, I was.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Oh, I think there we go. Yeah. If you see this is Friday's high. This is settlement. So this is where it actually closed at on Friday. So if you are looking to the downside, you want to see those two pop. Your volume it ticked down on Tide, but then it kind of stopped here. So let's see what happens. CVD came back to 2,500, so it's kind of going back up. You have a few different things working here, so it is not crazy at all to sit here and watch and wait. You do have it coming up on the 10-minute. It looks like it wants to come up and test. You got the anchored VWAP is at 82 now. So
got to 81 and rejected.
Yeah, we got to what, 81.25 or so. So yeah, that's pretty daggone close. I would not be opposed to a short if that anchored VWAP holds, but I still think the best play here is to wait and make sure move first. That's the safer play anyway.
Yeah, definitely. You're getting that. Was that 15-minute orb forming? You're getting to the bottom of it, 74.25. I mean, you still got three minutes on the candle, but yeah, you're starting to see that put premium rising pretty good on SPY.
Yeah, typically, if it wasn't so early, typically when I see that, and then I see CBD was kind of going down, but now it kind of moved up a little.
Mm-hmm.
Typically, I'll be looking for a short here, but you just had your call volume trend back up too here, so you got to be careful. This is why we don't rush into anything.
Yeah, and you're right on top of VWAP, so you're battling.
Oh, did you see? This is not. This is political, but not political. There's a black Congress. I think he's the Senate minority leader now. What's his name? Or Booker?
Jeffries? Booker.
No,
Cory Booker.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where he was on, I guess it was CNN over the weekend, and said that you are seeing the effects of the Biden administration's border plans take into effect now. That's why you're seeing fewer people come across, because they are enacting Biden's plan that taking this long for it to work out, but that the Democrats need to stand up and applaud themselves because all the hard work they had done to secure the border is working.
It's an interesting spin.
I was like, wow, I cannot believe you just went there with that. Like, how the hell did you get that? It didn't, but kudos to you, brother. Kudos for trying to spin it.
It's the spin machine, man. The spin machine.
Our government is a spin machine. See if we get this breakdown here. Damn it, I told you you could look for a short there, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. It's a big zone. These are the days that it's hard for us because it's such a big zone. It looks like that probably a push down to about 66.50.
You mean right on the 200?
Yeah, that one.
That could be it. Well, one thing our levels from Friday they're going to be in play. So that high there, it's definitely not going to just run through it typically. So if you look even overnight, you can see that level was a pretty damn strong level overnight.
Mm-hmm.
Both up and down. So, and then you can say the same thing about the settlement play. So you got a couple spots you really got to pay attention to here. At 81, that would have been a nice, 10, 12-point move, though. But you can't look at what could have been. What is this? What is it showing we have today?
You got data right now.
Okay. Why is it not showing on Financial Juice? Is it jacked up on my side here? Interesting. Let's see what it came out at, because obviously came out at 52.7, forecast is 51.6, previous is 51.6. And then you have data again with 9. You got the PMI again. So you got PMI and PMI. ISM, sorry. ISM, PMI, and PMI. Whatever. We got data. 15 more minutes again. So if you do get into a trade, man, CBD just popped down. But look at that shit. Down to negative 4,700.
Yeah, call premium rising a little bit. Tide suggesting the put premium is really ripping. Yeah.
Your volume was negative, by the way.
Yeah. You did pop back over that in that Friday high for now.
Yep. That seems to be kind of a spot to pay attention to, like we thought, but still have to be patient. I wouldn't just run into a long here. Not the way everything else is looking.
No, I think you may get a rejection at VWAP. Maybe the play or the 8.
Now you look at the 10-minute candle and it's rejected right off anchor VWAP. So I mean, now it's to the T. It was a little short. Of course, you know it when it adjusts, right? It makes the you're like, oh, I missed that because it hit. Well, it didn't actually hit when we were looking at it, so you can't really say that after the fact. But we're sitting here waiting.
Did you happen to catch the data? PMI 52.7, forecast 51.6.
Yeah, I read that out just a minute ago.
Oh, sorry. I was ignoring you.
Damn, Roy.
Clearly. Sorry, buddy.
It's all good. Volume is turned back green, positive. How about that? You're getting a ripple put premium and call premium right now. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Well, put premium kind of stalled, but call premium is not stalling. Say that, then it stalls. You're getting real-time data here, folks. Real-time data. This is not.
Yeah.
The only delay you get is whatever delay YouTube gives you. We're not giving you the delay.
It's struggling a bit with VWAP.
Anchor VWAP's right here on it too. I am going to remain patient. Remain patient. Honestly, I'm probably going to wait unless we get a break, I'm probably going to wait until after this last data before I even consider anything, really. I'm not really looking for anything. I've called out a couple spots that we could have played and we could have made decent money on it, but I mean, Roy called out that 200 earlier. Look at the move. You got back up on it and the move back down now. So there's been a couple opportunities, but I'm not going to say they were opportunities we would normally take or that we should take. So
they weren't clear. They weren't crystal clear. They were pretty quick in their nature, but they weren't.
Yeah, you need clear. You can't just look at one thing and say, "Hey, this is a perfect spot to go." Well, you know, if you were looking for, oh my goodness.
Oi. Okay.
I don't really see anything causing that, but
time to settle out.
Damn anchored VWAP play would have played again, though, just so you know. Wow, this is getting a little volatility this morning so far. Let's see if we can hold this throughout the day. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Still got 10 points to the bottom of the zone. So you could switch strategies and play the 15-minute orb. So your 15-minute orb low is 69.75. So if you could get a retest there and a rejection, you could do that and put your stop above the high of Friday. Wouldn't be a bad small risk to reward if you wanted to play more downside, but it looks like it's moving down fast now.
Yep.
Away from us. What was that drop?
No clue.
Yeah. They just kind of
USS Thomas Williamson said, although manufacturing production grew at its strongest rate since May of 2022, new orders increased at the best price in a year. best patient a year, there's much to suggest that this improvement could be short-lived.
Mm.
Getting a little dip in put premiums here. Volume has turned back negative for a second. Let's see if it holds it. Rose, how much you can play the orb? You could play the break here of the Friday settlement. You could play the Friday's high day. I mean, you got a few things. You got a zone here with VWAP and everything. You could play up here. You got a lot of things working that you could actually put together to play if you want to do short up here. I don't know if I would necessarily look for long here. We've got 8 minutes of data, so I'm gonna wait till that's done. Hey, Roy, I need to. I didn't take Dixie back out. I'm gonna run her out real fast before this data comes out. That way, I'm here ready for it. And then see if we can find something. You might want to run through all your bullshit stuff. I don't always want to see.
Bitcoin on deck. All right, so we're getting a breakdown here. So I'm actually going to stay on this chart for a little bit and see what we do. Is this blue line here is your 200. This green is your bottom Bollinger. You're getting a bend down in that bottom Bollinger. That's normally a shorting signal when that Bollinger bends with VWAP pointing down. Look at that orb low. I don't know if you guys can see that little red line. It just hit it to the tick, retest, and rejected. So objectively, that was a short play that you could have taken off of that. Could get now the continued move down. Excuse me, to the bottom of the zone. I'm not going to click off the chart, but I am going to go over these numbers over here to the right on Mag 7. We got Apple down 0.2%, NVIDIA down 3.8%, Microsoft down 0.65%, Google up 0.46%, Amazon down 0.5%, Meta basically flat, 1.7% green, Tesla up 0.6%, but rejected that 300 level that we saw at the open, so 295. Netflix up 0.37%. You see TLT started down $1. Now it's pushed up. Building that back 91.70. Coinbase is coming back pretty strong. It's at 223. It was at 240 yesterday when the night session opened. Have Intel slightly green, or not slightly, up 2.8%. Good news on Intel there. Bitcoin is battling 90,000 right now. Solana is now below 160, which is amazing because it hit almost 180 yesterday. So it's come back almost $20. Bitcoin's come back almost 5,000. It hit 95,000 after that strategic reserve news. So you're seeing a battle here, this 200 and the bottom Bollinger, which is not to be unexpected with the with ES. So we're keeping a close eye on this. This data is supposed to hit in about 5 minutes. So this is ISM manufacturing that we're waiting on. And as we kind of look down the pipe, you got Palantir up 3%. You've got AMD up 0.6%, battling 100. Let's see. These are just not good looking candles. Wicks to the top and none on the little smaller ones at the bottom. Looks like it's just wanting to keep breaking down. If there wasn't data coming out, I would have already been in a short, to be honest with you. But trying to be good, trying to be patient. Kind of just looking around the market. Let's take a look at Tide real quick. You got puts, general market Tide, puts rising, calls dropping off a cliff, with put premium rising. We are approaching that bottom of the zone as I switch off real quick. Going back to SPY, absolute ripper on put premium. Now your call premium is dropping. Now your put premium is getting in control. So you got a wick here off the close to the bottom of the zone. This damn data it's got me on the sidelines, but look at that reject of the orb low, Monty, there. I'm gonna come down and
so I have
move.
I was looking at this on my phone,
Mm-hmm.
and I still have it hadn't swapped over to today's anchored VWAP, so it still has Friday's anchored VWAP on there. And it came down and hit Friday's anchored VWAP, and that's the spot. Well, it just broke down below it, so never mind. I was going to say that was a spot to look for hold, but Tide is suggesting we're going to have shit data.
You know,
I don't know if you see what I see, but that's what I see.
just kind of looking at this, I mean, again, whether you're a bull or a bear, it doesn't really matter. You had a 45-point move from the top that was set at what?
6 this morning.
Yeah, 6 this morning, 7 Eastern. And you're down 50 points.
Roy, just think if we took that anchored VWAP play at 75 or so, we have 20 points or so right now. Yeah, we'd be done for the day, guys.
We'd be done. It'd be another short stream.
Yeah, patience is good and bad.
Oh, it's breaking down bad. This is great.
It is, but the crazy thing is I still don't have FOMO yet.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Swap over to Bookmap real quick. I want people to see these stops that were hit on this move now. It's hard to see, but that is 554 stops that were hit so far. Let's move. Yeah. You're seeing typically when you see these, if you look back, you see these bigger iceberg orders we've seen. You've seen some 600s, some 500s, some 200s. Typically, when we're seeing bigger iceberg orders like that is when we're getting these trend days.
Yeah.
So the ideal play Zelensky, an end to the war with Russia is very, very far away. I dislike that guy more every day, I think.
Dr. Z. I don't think he's a doctor. Actor Z.
Actor Z, comedian, cross-dressing Z, whatever you want to call him.
You got a push back up to the bottom of this zone. 1 minute till data, so no rush.
No rush. This is why we didn't this is why you don't chase.
Monty, close your eyes. Shout out to Howie. There's a 5-day moving average down here that looks to be a spot. Just keep an eye on that if you're into those sort of things. Speaking of cross-dressing, we're pushing down now. Oh, this data got us messed up, man.
Yeah, we got 30 seconds roughly till the data. Let's chill out. Don't no FOMO here. No FOMO.
That looks pretty good.
Patience. By the way, financial juice is updated, so everything is actually showing now. So I actually got a countdown clock now to when the data comes out. So how about that?
Nice.
Yeah, that's a new one. Maybe that's why it took it a minute. Look at these put premiums. My gosh.
Yoing. Wow.
And here we go. Whoa, should have went short with it.
Whoa.
It told us 50.3, forecast 50.7, previous 50.9. That was PMI actual. Now, all right, we got to figure out a spot here, Mr. Roy. Remember, I told y'all if it didn't get a retest, you would take a break down here. That was at 47. You could have got down to 31. A 16-point move there. Down data.
TLT is breaking. I mean,
Really?
Look at this thing.
That is not good, folks.
That is a 20-year bond. Does not have candles like that. Oy.
Bookmap is very looking right now. We had orders cleared, and they're not all the way back yet. They're coming back, but they're not all the way back. You got a lot of nothing. Ideally, we would get a retest of the bottom of the zone and a rejection, and that would be a great entry to go short. But it's kind of hard. You got to look at this candle for what it is. This candle is a data candle, so you can't read 100% into it, even though it gave us a huge wick to the downside, which typically you were like, oh, well, this thing's fixing to pop all the way back up with this wick. But I'm hoping to get a retest of this zone and a rejection, and I would look to go short. Remember that damn trend line I drew? I think you drew a long time ago. I had one on the daily on ES, and we just broke it.
Mm.
We'd like to retest it, so that could be interesting. We are not going to get this retest.
Here's your moment to shine. 5-day moving average 59.44.
There's ever a time.
What was the thing we were playing Friday? Was it 59.04? Yes.
Yep.
59.04. The mythical level that appeared in the middle of the day.
It damn sure did, didn't
it? Yeah. So it's holding 59.40 for now. It's
down.
Gonna form.
Or just insane right this second.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to be, lean one side or the other, because of course that can get you hurt. But this is not a good chart long term.
No.
DLT hitting 92 on that move. Yeah, of course you got to be careful though. We're day traders, so this is not a TLT doesn't really impact us, but it does give you a little bit of what the consensus is out there.
JP Morgan says that the economy is risk of plunging into an air pocket, whatever that means. Zelensky says the end of the war, Russia is very, very far away again. They're going to keep reporting that over and over again.
$59.44. Here's your time to shine.
Everything is suggesting that this thing has more downside to it, but you got to wait. You can't just jump in, because then you get stopped out. Then your move works, but you've been stopped out and you're regretting your decision. So
that's a pretty good wick. I mean, it is a data wick, but it still will attract buyers. Now, do we come back and fill that wick? Probably in the next few candles.
Yeah, if you didn't have, if CVD was better than what it is, or if Tide was showing something different, I wouldn't probably feel the way I feel about it. Right this second, I just don't think it matters. Could be wrong, but just my thought process here. You do get a dip and put premiums here, though, so this could be the place it turns. You got a bunch of orders sitting around 60, 59.60.
Very strong close to this candle.
It is a very decent close to it. There's no doubt. And this damn thing is not going to give me that test, is it? Maybe it will. Maybe it won't. Who knows? You got a little dip in call premium there, and your volume is ticking up. Well, it was a little. Looks like it might be ticking back down now. CVD suggested more. Just went to negative 9,500. It was down around the 8,000 range, so you got to be careful with that. Or do you play a break of that previous candle down? Give it a test up. If it breaks down there, you play that break at 47.50.
I think it's not a bad. I mean, we're just 5 points away from that zone. I just want to see if it can get up there and react to it.
Yeah, that would be fantastic. Put premiums kind of pop back up a little bit.
It got 3 points, and then it said nope.
Yeah, I know.
Just get up there. I just want to see what it does. I mean, this is ideally what we're looking for. So you really want to see it get into the zone.
It's right here on the
And
10-minute here, on the 200. It's rejecting at the 200 on the 10-minute. So keep an eye on.
That could be a play.
Yeah.
Yeah. The bottom of the Bollinger Band is 57.50, so it's right at the bottom of the zone, but it's bending down.
I'll take a chance on here just with that break of the 48.50. I got in a little late, but it's breaking that trend line again. That trend line held previous candle, then it broke on this other one. And look, this might take me out, and if it does, I'll probably re-enter if it shows any sign of weakness here. Looks like it's going to take me out. Maybe.
So there's your zone test.
Put premiums are popping again. We're going to try it on this side too. I'm sure it took me out on these. There's your test on the zone. Did take me out. So now I want to see some kind of rejection off this zone, and we'll re-enter again. There it is a little bit. We're right on that zone.
Yeah, I went ahead and entered, and I'm gonna put my pretty tight. Well, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna guarantee $200 on this trade.
I'm gonna guarantee a little back 200 for me too. It's probably gonna take this one out.
All right.
The only reason I'm trying this is because I did take an L on the first one, so I want to get at least some of it back if I can. This other one, I'm letting it do its thing. I'm gonna leave it right. I'm gonna leave it to break even anyway.
But premium rising really strong on SPY. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, no, CBD's 10.3 too, so we could get a test down this bottom again, which would actually have us a fantastic day. So we're going to guarantee 300 on this trade. And that one, we're not going to guarantee 300 on this one too. We're going to actually do 400 on this one now. This gets us back almost to even. If it does, how we're going to move it to. So worst case scenario, I got all that trade back that I lost on there. This one, we're going to move this down now to 400. So this trade is guaranteed 400 to be 400 and a profit on this side, which is fine. That's going to take us out probably, but we are, if it does, we're back in the green. This is kind of what catches me sometimes. Sometimes I keep these stops too close, but I would rather guarantee the profit than take a chance and letting it run against me. Especially when you get news all the damn time now. So you could get any news right here that would pop this damn thing crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to guarantee to be at least $100 up on the day now on this one. And we're going to move you to 500 now. So we're guaranteed $500 on this trade on this account. Guaranteed 100 on that one. There we go. We're $106 up on that account now. Took us out there. 484.70 is where it finished out on that one. So this is a loan account. So we're going to go in and lock this one account because it's new. We're just trying to get what we can out of it each day. So we're not really worried. Now, if we can see another opportunity to get another short, we'll look for it. You put premiums coming back, but you call premiums coming back with it. Volume, it's ticked up the slightest bit. So ideally, we get another test of this zone up here, and then we can short it again for another rundown. And if that's what it wants to do, that's what we'll play it. See if we can get 400 or 500 more out of it. And Have a fantastic day. We are copy trading this one, so we got that account and this account with it, which is $2,200 up. This is the one we took a payout on Friday. Wait, is that the one? No, this is the one we took a payout on Friday. So this other one's the one we took a payout on Wednesday.
You do have a candle to candle on the long side here, so just being a little cautious.
Yeah, I'm not
quick
regretting
shorts.
anything, especially if you look at Tide.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to short when we got that kind of move off of with the put premiums coming down like that. But your call premiums are coming down too, so you got to be careful with that. I would like it though. I would like it.
I know this is becoming a broken record here, but that zone seems to pay us, man. So we did great on.
Hey,
got our hand pop getting in a little early, but we keep a daily routine of waiting for the zone. No pun intended there.
So now you're close enough, I think. Now, if you get a decent rejection, which we are, I just your call premiums are trending up a little bit, so I'm gonna wait to see if we get a true test of it. You look at Bookmap, it hit that down, those orders to the T and rejected. So I said if you got a rejection, that might be a good spot to look. Well, you could have be a couple points up right now. I need to take my finger off the trigger here because I want to just go on and enter here, but I don't know yet.
Still got some time in this candle. But the fact if it doesn't close above the previous candle, that's a pretty telling sign to me.
Am I going to beat myself up for not taking this trade that I just said that we could possibly take a trade there? That's the question.
Wow. This is like one of those moments where, like, your first trade you took the 48.50 break and it popped you, and now this trade you didn't take a 48.50 reject.
That's the way it goes, isn't it?
That's the way it goes. Nvidia down almost 5%, 4.9%. Apple's now turned around. It's red, 0.4%. Microsoft down 0.7%. Google flat. Amazon down almost 1%. Tesla's pushing up. It's back up 1% at 297. TLT is not stopping.
Listen to this.
30.
Has some news. You might want to check this ticker out. Trump and TSMC expect to announce $100 billion investment in the U.S.
Oh boy.
Nope.
TSM.
It says TSMC. I don't know what TSMC is. I don't know if that's something different.
No, yeah. Not them. TSMC.
Yep, there you go. Taiwan manufacturing. That's not.
I thought TSM was the same.
Well, I just know what they said there, and this damn thing
Yeah,
is going to drop.
It has the news right here.
Okay, well there you go.
Why is it not moving? Moving down. What? Oh, money. Put premium ticking up. Call premium ticking up. So you got to be careful there. Volume's actually ticking. Yeah, this is kind of odd. What's CVD showing?
CVD is negative 10,700.
Oh my gosh, that 5 minute candle is disgusting.
Yeah, I don't like the call premiums over here though. The call premiums are holding me up. They're giving me reason to pause and consider what we're thinking about here.
Yeah.
I don't like those orders being at 59.35. I wish they were lower, and then I wouldn't hesitate. But do you take it to the bottom here with this break? I don't know.
The unfortunate thing is we never quite got back to the zone.
We got
but
close
we did
enough.
get a rejection. Yeah. Your old friend, the 5-day moving average is at 44 still.
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, that friend that you didn't invite to the party.
That's never invited to my parties.
Oh, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Okay,
So I don't
you're
do
good.
something stupid.
We're gonna watch this and see if we get any kind of move that would support a move down 11.5. I mean, this thing, the CBD is just ugly, ugly, ugly. Let's actually go to the chart. Look at it for a second. You're getting a pop back up. You're getting a dip in your put premiums, but you're getting also a dip in your call premiums too. Volume's kind of trending back toward the zero line, so it is still negative volume. Just got to be patient. Got to be patient. That's what we've been. One time we rushed a trade and we took an L. We did get it back to the green side, so can't complain there. Still nothing from Take Profit Trader on my payout request, which is annoying. Let's see. That's why we didn't just rush into it though, because you're getting a decent little pop here. But CBD is just 11,400. You got to watch that. I don't like Tide is still kind of holding me up here. 50 might be the spot if we can test 50. But we'll be patient. Wait, that's what we do. I think I could have got a couple $100 from this one though. Just chopping around here. Chopping around.
One thing we didn't pay attention to, sorry, I'm back, didn't mean to startle you, is the VIX. So your VIX is approaching 21 now. It's looks like it wants to boogie a little bit. So just got to keep an eye on this candle. If it can break 21, that could be.
Yeah, anything. I'm gonna tell you, anything above 20. 20 was has kind of been the magic number. Like anything above 20, it's come back about every time. So you got to be careful with it being this elevated. I'm gonna tell you, if we come back at 8, I would love it. And I did say 50 was a spot. That's a little above 50. 50 might be where we look. If we can get to, there's 50. CBD is under 11,000. 11 is 10.8 now. Negative 10.8, 10.9. There it is. We're going to take it here. Let's see if we can get down the spot on this wick here. I liked it around 50. I got in a little worse than I wanted. I kind of jumped in, but CBD is going back up. Looks like it's fixing to go back above 11,000. Tide is still giving me mixed signals over here. But I do like it to the upside here. I mean, to the downside, tied it upside. So I would love to be able to guarantee at least a couple $100 in this move, but so far we might have rushed it a little bit. It might give me the 8 after all. I didn't think it was going to give me the 8. I thought we were going to reject. It looks like it's going to want to give me the 8, which this is the 200 on the 10-minute too. So there's your 8 test. Well, this thing might get me anyway. Put premiums are popping back up. Call premiums are dropping. So it's been a slight delay from there. So let's see. Oh, I might have messed up twice.
Well, it's now back in the zone, or testing the bottom of the zone. Now it's in the zone. So you want to see a rejection here. You still got a lot of time on these candles.
Yes.
So I went ahead and entered a short here. That's a little risky.
Mine was risky. Yours is safer. Mine was risky. Oh, you son of a gun.
Yeah, it's pushing. It's pushing. Yeah. Get a rejection, please. I do not want it to go all the way to VWAP. If it does, I'll probably double up. Yeah, your call premium is still dropping. So on this move up, oh wow.
Volume. Look at your volume.
Yeah. So
yeah. Your orb low is fixing to come into play.
checked off that 60 level. If we can now does the bottom of the zone act as support? That would be my fear.
Order sitting at 50, and then you got order sitting at 40. So if it can break the 50, we should see 40. And then what ideally you would like to see those orders move down. Volume is turning back down again on Tide. CVD is back above or below negative 10,000. How you want to look at it? It's negative 10,000. So it did get down to like negative 9,500.
I mean, this is a strong. I mean, call a spade a spade. 30-point move off of its bottom. Nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah, Dirty Series VIX. Yeah, you got a big move down on the VIX there.
Yeah. So that 5-minute candle. Yeah. This is the damn support.
Yeah. If we can break down below that 8, we should see 50. They actually moved most of orders to below 50 and to 40. You got 556 orders sitting at 40. See, they move these. These are moving, and then you get 40. You got these orders just sitting here. So I would look possibly for this to be a spot for it to come down to, but it's got to break that 8 first, which is struggling with that 8 to break down. You are getting a pop here on call premiums, and volume is going back up. Don't like that at all.
TLT also moving down on this move.
CVD is holding 2,000 for the moment, but I just don't know how long we hold it, to be honest with you. If it doesn't break this 8, I'm probably going to cut. Well, Now you just got an uptick in put premiums, but your call premiums are still going up, but your volume is close to that zero line. Break this down, 8. 8 is holding.
Still got 3 minutes on the candle.
Big spike here in put premium. Just had a pretty decent spike in put premium there. Volume is going back to the down negative side. But this damn 8. CBD's negative 96, 97 now. Not good sign.
Yeah, it's popping.
Volume has turned green on Tide. Negative 92, 91. CBD. You now have orders right below 70. Not liking this trade. It might play out, but not loving it. Holds a 13 here. We don't love it. You got a really good drop in put premiums here. Volume is green. Everything is suggesting this thing's fixing to pop. CBD's holding this 9100, negative 9100 level. So we'll see if that's a sign or if that's just them taking a break. When do we? Yeah, we get contract rolls here soon too. So
Yeah.
That. Negative 92. So this little move up, CBD's kind of popped 100 points to the upside. That's kind of strange. But never mind. Well, went to negative 9, then back to negative 91. Put premiums are dropping pretty hard. I think this is going to be back-to-back L's here, rolling this trades. So is it the Trump and TSMC? Is this the Taiwan chip deal? Is this the reason this thing's popping any?
I can't imagine so. I mean, how delayed was that?
Very. If that's the case, but I mean, that's CBD's popping negative 85.
Yeah,
Take us
it
out.
just took me out. Yeah,
Up and there, I'm out too. Yeah.
Testing VWAP.
Getting some volatility here.
Definitely.
That's a strong move back up. That was when you look at this candle right here. Was this the candle when the news came out? And it steadily went up. See the candle, this one here?
Oh, I think I see. It's going to come back, isn't it? So on TradingView, it says US ISM's Fiore to reporters. I don't think drops in new orders, etc., point to decline in overall ISM index. That was 6 minutes ago. That aligns with a little bit of the move up. I mean, still like a short here. I don't know if that's just bear bias, but
Yeah, I'm not doing anything until we either break that zone back down or break the zone up. I'm gonna be chill here. We did pop above anchored VWAP. So anchor VWAP's at 59 now. So if you are leaning to the upside, if you get a 59 test, that might be a good spot to go long. Or you watch the break. If it breaks, you go short. I think I'm a little opposite you. I kind of
like the long.
the way everything's looking. I mean, I'm leaning bullish now. CVD has not come back as much as I thought it would, though. It's still negative 8,400. So, but that is about 3,000 points different from where it was. I think if it comes back, if it tests this anchored VWAP, if we can get a test of the 59.60 area again, I would probably look for a long. Just with your tide being positive volume now, you are getting a dip in call premiums, but you're getting a big dip in put premiums too.
Put premium, yeah.
So, I mean, I think you have to look long, but right around settlement from Friday and then high from Friday, you got to be careful here too. I don't know if he can work all the way back up to 6,000 range. Well, let's see. U.S. Commerce Secretary Leonard Trump will have to decide on tariffs this afternoon. I think I'm going to take a long here off this 13. Really. I don't know if we can get back up there, but that high day would be fantastic there, wouldn't it? On a long.
Yeah, on a long. That'd be.
We're going to rest the bottom of this candle here. There's 350 on it. And it could break down. I should have waited a minute. There's a test I actually wanted. Yeah, if it breaks to 8, it's going to get me out. And we're going to call it a day on these accounts if that is the case. It's a pretty good bounce off the 8, though. Got a big dip. I go long and call premiums dip, so that's about right. That's about par for the course since after that second trade. Did good on, but that's all right. Let's wait and see. See what she gives us. Getting a nice little pop in VIX here. VIX went down in a zone I had.
Yeah, holding that 20 for now.
Lutnick says Canada and Mexico have done a good job on the border. You got a pop and put premiums here. Call premium still trending down. Volume's coming back toward that 0 line. So this is probably going to be 3 losing trades in a row, and then we will definitely not trade again after that. We will lock these up and be done on these for the day. Still annoyed Take Profit Trader has not approved my payout yet. That's very annoying.
Can't
It just couldn't
quite
get
get
the move up.
above VWAP. Yeah, couldn't quite break VWAP.
For the moment, anchored VWAP is still holding here, but I'm not in love with this trade right this second. We'll see. But not in love with it. You got a few iceberg orders popping here or there. Let's kind of control the market right this second. Call premium is trending back up the slightest bit. Volume is right at the 0 line. Looks like it wants to trend back up a little bit. But put premiums are trending up a little bit too. CBD's right at 8,000, 8,100. Huh, shut up, dirty hair. Don't talk shit to me on my page. And here goes. Push down, put popping, and we're out. We're done. I say we're done. We're going to take a few minutes here to clear ahead and see what we do. I don't like what we've done so far. It's down, push down. The son of a bitch is going to drop. It's going to go to low a day, and it's going to piss me off even more. Volume has turned red again on this son of a bitch. Give me 5 minutes, Roy. I got to go hit something.
Gotcha, man. No problem. No problem. Understandable. So we're approaching, we had the bottom of the zone. So it did break below that bottom of the zone. We kind of show it on my chart. So, do we come back, get a retest? Where at the bottom Bollinger was 49. So do you get a retest back up here to that 55 area and then a rejection? Not sure, but it does look like it wants to push a little lower here. We go to market side, you got your call premium drop on general market, you got put premium just kind of grinding, a little tick up, a little tick down on put premium here on this drop. So it's got to break this, bottom Bollinger Band for me. It looks like it just stopped right on a dime, right at it, then pushing down towards the 5-day moving average. So a lot of things at play here. So if you probably get up to this zone, it's the last minute, so it's definitely closing this candle very strong on a little pop up, and it's definitely doing. Let me change something real quick, make sure I have enough room if I want to enter a trade. And it's definitely creating a nice wick off that bottom Bollinger Band, rejected. So will you see a rejection here, or will it keep pushing up? You got to drop in put premium. So these are very violent moves, folks. So be careful here. I mean, from that wick to where we're at now is about a 10-point move. So you got to just be head on a swivel on everything. New candle, we'll see what it does. If it's going to fill that wick down, or is it going to continue to move up? It's at 59.50. It's approaching the bottom of the zone again. And does that act as support, or does it break down? Only time will tell. I went ahead and looked and entered a short, so I'm taking a little bit of heat on my short right now. I liked the breakdown of this. So if we can keep pushing lower, doesn't look like it wants to break that bottom of the zone. It looks like that is acting as support right now. And looking around Mag 7, I'm not seeing much activity. Oh. Taking a nasty trade right here. I took the bottom of the zone break thinking we were about to get a break. And I just got caught.
Yes. Anchored VWAP is holding now, which took me out earlier. I want to see this regular VWAP break. Though if it does that, I might look to go long, but I guess it's back in the open or which here we go. It hadn't gave a sustained move yet though, so we got to be careful. Your put premiums are tanking. Call premiums are going up.
Where's your anchored VWAP?
I've got it at it's on 59.59. $59.59. This is really gonna piss me off now. Really gonna piss me off now. You got 77 as the 10-minute 52. So you're now. Russia bans a Japanese foreign minister from entry. Okay. A bingo card for the day.
There goes his vacation plans.
Exactly. Everybody wants a vacation in Russia, right?
Yeah.
That's where I want to be.
So VWAP seems to be holding here.
I broke it.
Yeah.
I like the long again, but I just can't chase it here. So let's see. We got minute 30 left in this candle. It's a nice 5-minute candle to the upside. And we still got half of 6 minutes on the 10-minute, but the 10-minute setting up for a beautiful candle to the upside if this thing breaks up. So see what we do at 71 here. Oh, this is going to really piss me off because, we'd be in the money now.
Mm-hmm.
I said I was done, but I'm not done. I don't give up that easy. Here's that 71 break. Now, if we get a test of 71, I will probably enter. There it is. Now, let's see if we can move. Take us to high day now. Are you in that trade still?
I got stopped out on my short.
Okay. Because I didn't want to actively root against you.
It's all fair in love and war, man.
We're only gonna risk $200 now. We moved it up to here, so if it comes back and checks VWAP, it's gonna take us out. But looks like 85, and then if it breaks 85, we got clearing above 6,000, which would take us over high day. But as usual, we enter a trade and it comes back on us. So we'll see. If it does come back and stop us out, I will stop this one account. I will lock it up and we'll come back tomorrow, see if we can gain a couple $100 a day. Of course, now I enter a long and we get a drop in call premiums and a pop in put premiums. And volume starts to come back toward the zero line. Of course it does. Why would it not?
I'm gonna take a long at VWAP, which is pretty risky, but
I'm gonna put it right. Put it right below it. I'm gonna risk 250.
Nope. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
I got
I'm
it.
done with this. This account will be locked up.
Oh, knifed right through me. Not good.
Yeah, not good at all. We're going to think stop for the day. We're playing shot. We're making this harder than it is. I mean, I might not stop for the day, but now look at you, son of a bitch. That 59 is still anchor VWAP. It's breaking anchor VWAP.
You son of a bitch.
You're getting a pop and call premium here. I'm really confused right now.
Now, this is the bottom of the zone. This is where it found support when I entered my short. But it's not. It's just a. It's just not a good setup for a. I'll say that, and then it pops.
We've got to break 52 to the downside. Yeah, we were due for a bad day, so today's our bad day. Netanyahu has said release hostages or face unimaginable consequences.
Okay.
Hey, they took the money out. I can trade back over here now.
Can't break that bottom of that zone.
Nope.
Come on, buddy. Just break it. Give us a good spot.
Your money has been successfully transferred to your wallet.
Lovely.
Wow, this thing is just all over the place.
Very volatile.
Yep, all over the place right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to approach VWAP here. We've got put premium dropping a little bit, but not like crazy. So we are getting a candle by candle to the upside on this 10-minute, but you're not breaking above VWAP. But you didn't break below the zone. The bottom of the zone is continually showing support.
Yep. Now your call premium is dropping. One thing to see that popped that is the Trump administration has not, as of this moment, reached out to formally notify Canada that tariffs are coming. They don't have to, but in the past they always have, so we shall see.
Strong move down. Nasty candle rejection off of VWAP. Can it break the bottom of the zone?
That is the $1 million question. That is a negative so far.
That thing loves that bottom of that zone, man.
Mm-hmm. It do.
Gonna try it one more time.
It's trying, but it just cannot break it.
What's CVD?
Negative 6,000.
Has an ugly 10-minute candle that can hold.
Man, I haven't been able to hold anything that's ugly yet, except after the open. Is this it?
It's down there. Son of a gun. I want to throw something.
I'm guaranteed 500 on Take Profit Trader.
Awesome.
And you know what that means? We can take 500 out again today.
Beautiful.
I've got my take profit at 35.50. That would give me $1,300 if it goes down there. Now my stop is at 51.50 right now, so I gotta have it can't hit 51.50. So any Van Halen fans out there, we're gonna move this stop 50 now, so that's 587.50 guaranteed. It's probably gonna take me out here, but that's okay. It did. Took me out. There's $500 over there. We'll see if it comes back and tests the zone again, what it does.
Oh, I'm so mad.
Yeah. We just scalped 100 more on Take Profit Trader. We followed it. I followed it down pretty tight there. So now we wait.
Can I candle the 5-minute, not the 10-minute?
Call premiums are dropping pretty hard, but put premiums are actually coming back a tad bit now too. So let's see if we can get a test of this zone again and if it actually holds as resistance this time. But we're going to wait for a move off of it. So we've got to test it and show weakness. Can't just put an order in and let it go.
There's your test.
There's your little bit of weakness.
Back in it.
And then it shrinks back up. See if it pops to 8 here, what it does. Little drop in call premium. I mean, put premium, but call premiums are dropping still. So I don't know.
Nice rejection off the 8 in the zone. It's coming back to try it again, though.
Possibly.
Tell you one thing, not the bullish day that everybody had anticipated after that crypto strategic reserve news.
Yeah, I don't think that's as bullish for the market as everybody thought it was going to be anyway.
Yeah. Keeps trying to come back into that zone, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. It do. Now you're getting a pop back and put premiums again. CBD is holding 62, 61 negative.
I just keep playing a rejection to try and scalp like $75 back each time. It's I'm about to get my hand popped doing it one too many times, but
Yeah.
oh, I've had a horrible day on one account. Good days on two accounts, plus $200 on a couple of XFAs, but a nasty day on another account, down $1,900 on a. I had $2,800 on this account.
You guys seen me have a bad day in two accounts, good day in two accounts. I'm kind of split. Take profit trader has been okay. I tried to scalp a short here and it's going against me. So the crazy thing is I took two and then had a sell. And it went to my take profit on the first one, but it went over it, but then it came right back above it and never filled. I don't like that. It was such fast that it doom and never filled it. So that is part of trading. So it's not a take profit trader or a Tradeovate thing. That's just and there you got it that time. So we're $600 up right now. I've got a take profit down here at, we're going to put it at 40. Probably should do 45, but we're going to move our stop to break even. So we're guaranteed a $600 day. It's going to take me out here in a minute, probably. It's right at the 8 is where my stop is. So just die already. How about that? Take us to low a day. That would be fucking fantastic. And it took me out crazy. So that's actually a weird takeout. Okay, but still, we're positive on the day.
Let's grab another $50 off that rejection.
CBD still right at 62, negative 62. Well, we're going to pop above the 8 now. Nope, reject the 8 so far. I'm going to try it again. Didn't like the first rejection. Let's try it again, see if we can get another The scary thing about that is a lot of times when it does reject like that, when it pops back up, it's got the momentum to break it. So, and there you go. put premiums are dropping again. Call premium was the slightest uptick here. I think
Rejected it.
we're gonna have to call it a day here soon. Yeah, now you want to see a hard rejection down from there, and you want to see continuation from there. That's the main thing. And just cannot get the continuation down. So just, I don't know what to do here now, to be honest with you. And now we get the rejection.
Yeah, I think that rejection is kind of a telling sign that it wants to go lower.
I think you're right, but it just won't break down. I want to break down. Take us to 33.50. How about that?
Just can't break 50, can it?
Mm-mm. I mean, there's nothing really there to hold this up either. I don't understand why that's the spot. We don't have orders there per se to hold it there. So negative 66. See if they can get any momentum to the downside this time. 66, 67 is where CBD's been kind of stopping and going back up. So we got it 66.40 now. $66.20. It's not really moving up on this move up there. $67. We finally got above 67. Barely. We got above 67. 69. Are we gaining some momentum here to the downside finally? Back to 68. Not really. 67, 60.
Yeah.
Got a pop and call here. A little pop, not a big pop, but a little pop. This doesn't matter. Any pop is a pop right now. And then you got to dip back down. Just dip pretty hard, actually. Back testing the 8. Is it going to pop the 8 this time? I would not be surprised. And reject again. And then pop back up again to test.
Yeah, it's just in a fight.
Yeah. We gave some back on take profit trader there. I thought we was going to get the move down. We did not get the move down. So I say that we're still in one, so we're not dead yet.
Break was 50. Got a good shot here.
Yeah. CBD's 72 this time.
I mean, it would be great
We should now.
if you get the low a day on Friday. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Move back up here.
Yeah. Call premiums are popping back up. It's crackhead.
Yeah.
All that said and done, we're $300 up on Take Profit Trader. So had a couple little losses there, but that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're just not getting that sustained move down. However, you are flagging. You are below the zone. It just feels like 50-50 move at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and call it.
I know what just happened on Tide.
What?
Got a swap on Tide.
Why did they do that to me? Get to push up here, but looks like a fake out.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I could probably get all the way up to VWAP, but then reject. But again, couldn't break 50. So 59.50. I took a short. Probably going to regret that.
Probably so. $61 to take me out, and that'll put me back at even on the take profit trader. So that would be definitely about right. I'm gonna tell you last week, and I probably should do this. I've been taking one on take profit trader, then I add one, then I cut one loose early, and then I just been keeping one. But then I've been trading whatever direction we're going in with another one. And then that got me $1,000 on Friday doing it that way.
Oh wow!
But it's a little dangerous. You are getting the slightest little tick down and put premium this time, so it might be fixing to pop back up. I expected more of a move off the premiums then, and we didn't get it. So
Well, all right, I got a little more back. All right, I'm gonna go. I think it's it. I'm done.
I think that's a safe spot out here.
I think I'm gonna take a. Yeah, I've completely mucked up an account, but that's okay. We can beat it back. It's still down 1,700 on the day.
I moved it. My take profit here on this. I hadn't taken it. It's probably going to take me out, but I moved to break even. I'm not losing on this trade, but then I just don't feel comfortable leaving anything along here, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Long term, long side. But yeah,
It just the
we're
market seems like it wants to break down. Yeah, it just seems like it wants to break down. So
I think we're gonna call the stream here anyway.
yeah,
Just
oh,
took me
here's a
out
pop
there.
up.
Actually, that taking me out took $25 off. I'm 275 up now.
All
So
right.
we're gonna call
All
it
right,
there.
let's
Roll.
go.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, thank you. We're battling. We're gonna keep battling. We'll see what we can do.
Tomorrow's another day.
Yes, sir. All right, man.
All right, see you, bro.